Hey guys, it's James from Glute Strengthening Therapy. I'm here with my assistant Lexi, and in this video I'll be talking about sacroiliac joint pain and dysfunction, along with the causes, signs and symptoms, and exercises to help correct it. Sacroiliac joint dysfunction, also known as SI joint pain, is a condition where the sacroiliac joint, which is where the spine meets the pelvis, becomes painful or inflamed. This could lead to back, hip, or even leg pain. Sacroiliac joint dysfunction can be caused by a variety of different factors, including injury, overuse, pregnancy, postural conditions, and possibly from a lack of mobility and/or stability. An imbalance in the muscles around the sacroiliac joint, such as weakness in the core or glute muscles, can also cause this dysfunction. Another cause is overuse or repetitive motions, such as from prolonged sitting or heavy lifting. When the same motions are repeated over and over again, it can place stress on the joint and lead to inflammation. An example of this is a powerlifter utilizing a mixed grip deadlift, as this can potentially create an imbalance in the hip and pelvis region. Generally speaking, the torso will rotate towards the overhand side during a mixed grip deadlift. One of the most common signs and symptoms of sacroiliac joint dysfunction is pain in the lower back and the back of the hips. The pain can be sharp or dull and may be accompanied by an aching sensation. The pain is usually felt on one side of the body but can be present on both sides, and may be worse from standing or sitting for long durations. Other common symptoms include difficulty standing up straight, difficulty sleeping on the affected side, and trouble with daily activities such as walking or even walking up or down the stairs. In some cases, individuals may also experience numbness, tingling, or even weakness radiating down into the leg or feet. The treatment goals for sacroiliac joint dysfunction generally focus on reducing pain and inflammation, improving range of motion and stability, and restoring function to the affected joint. A physiotherapist can help you develop a personalized plan to help improve your overall mobility and stability. Manual therapy techniques such as massage or mobilizations may be used to help reduce pain, improve joint mobility, and relax the muscles around the area. The goal of the video is to help restore balance to the sacroiliac joint through a combination of stretching, self-mobilizations, and strengthening exercises. This will eventually lead to building more overall mobility and stability in the area, and ultimately lead to less pain and stiffness. Be sure to only perform these exercises to the point of tension and never pain or discomfort. Aim between 30 to 60 seconds for 2 to 3 sets per exercise. The first exercise are the sacroiliac joint resets. This exercise helps restore balance to the sacroiliac joints by gently mobilizing and stabilizing the area. Start by laying face up on the ground with a broomstick underneath one leg and over the other leg. Be sure to have both legs bent to roughly 90 degrees. Grab a hold of the ends of the broomstick for support. Gently drive the back of the leg and the front of the thigh into the broomstick while keeping the entire back flat on the ground. Hold this position for 30 seconds and perform on the opposite side. Be sure to aim for 2 to 3 sets for both sides. The second exercise are glute bridge adductions. This exercise helps further restore balance to the hips and pelvis by strengthening the adductors, hamstrings, and glutes. Start by laying face up on the ground with the legs bent to roughly 45 degrees and squeezing onto a foam roller with your knees. Pull the ribcage down towards the pelvis and lift the hips off the ground by driving your feet into the floor. Slowly lower the hips back to the ground and repeat for 12 to 15 repetitions for 2 to 3 sets. The last exercise are side plank clamshells. This exercise helps strengthen the core and gluteal muscles and builds overall hip and pelvic stability. Start by laying on your side with a hip band around both knees and legs bent to roughly 45 degrees. Place the forearm on the ground so that the elbow is directly underneath the shoulders. Lift the hips off the ground while keeping the forearm, knee, and foot rested on the ground. Lift the knee up towards the ceiling without rotating from the spine or hips. If this exercise is too difficult, simply perform this exercise by laying on your side and using your arm as a pillow. Aim for anywhere between 12 to 15 repetitions for 2 to 3 sets and perform on both sides for the best results. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content on mobility drills, corrective exercises, and injury prevention. Please also let me know what other content you'd like to see as well. Lastly, if you're looking for a structured lower back rehab program to follow, our Bulletproof Your Lower Back is a 12-week program that is designed to help strengthen your lower back and improve your overall mobility and stability. It includes easy-to-follow exercises with step-by-step instructions and only requires anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes every other day. It is also all done through our easy-to-use app. Click the link in the description for more information and start moving pain-free now.